Hey, I just wanted to talk about this whole Conor McGregor thing, um, the Mayweather McGregor fight, and why I'm so impressed with Conor McGregor, right? What this guy did is ridiculously impressive, and a lot of people have missed it. To step out of your comfort zone at that level is super risky. Very few people ever do it. I mean, very few professionals ever do it, right? I mean, that's what makes it so risky. Most people, like Conor McGregor, would have just stayed in the MMA world. But look, he's already conquered that. This is the thing that you have to look at. This is the thing that people miss. Yes, it was extremely entertaining and it might have been an outrageous thing to attempt. But that is the whole point of stepping out of your comfort zone. What most professionals do, what most people do, is they're good at one thing. They're good at, let's say, being a MMA fighter. And so that's all they do, is they stay an MMA fighter. And then they open up an MMA gym, and then they write a book about their MMA experience. And then, that's all they're known for. Watch Conor McGregor. I guarantee you, he's going to be known for a lot of things. He's already made history as an MMA champion. Then he made history again by being an MMA champion on 2 different weight classes. Now he's made history again by becoming a professional boxer. How many people do that? How many people are willing to risk it all? Now, if he would have won, it would have been a complete upset. And most people did not expect him to win. So, really, it's no big deal. It's, what happened was more or less what was expected to happen. And I had the pleasure of talking to Randy Couture about this. And Randy didn't expect him to win. I also talked to Boss Rutan about this. Boss totally expected him to win. He thought he had a really good chance. But to me, it doesn't matter. The question is, you have to be willing to constantly step out of your comfort zone. This is the lesson that you have to take away from the whole Mayweather McGregor fight, is you got to look at his example of willing to risk everything: embarrassment, ridicule, criticism, hate, to step out of a comfort zone and be more than just an MMA champion, right? You have to be willing to crush your ego enough to go to the next level. And that's exactly what this guy did. This is what's so impressive about this. I bet you're not going to have a boxer, a professional boxer, become an attempt an MMA fight. It's too risky. They'd have to really learn so much and train so hard. Most people aren't willing to do that. They're thinking to themselves, it's too hard, it's too long, and I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to go through the pain of having to learn something new. And this is the problem with most of society, that we're not willing to get out of our comfort zone. We're not willing to invest in ourselves. We're not willing to work hard at creating something new. People ask me quite often, when is enough enough? And this to me is a great example of what happened here. McGregor, who's conquered the MMA world, he is trying to figure out, how do I expand? How do I create another level? How do I fulfill the measure of my creation? And he was willing to go into the boxing world. And not just go into the boxing world, but go after the champion, a guy who is 49-0, now 50-0. And you know that McGregor studied this guy. I bet you there was tons of films. There was a lot of strategy sessions. The workouts were intense. It was a brutal, brutal undertaking. And he went for it. And that, what has to be honored here, is stepping out of your comfort zone on such a massive scale that you get rewarded for it. McGregor will go down in history for what he did. He also made a lot of money, absolutely. But that's part of the lesson. If you want to reach that level of success, if you want to make the big bucks, you got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone on a big way. Go massive or be passive. I just love it. The guy fought a good fight. I hope there's a rematch. And I really hope that McGregor comes back and wins. But whether he does, whether there is a rematch, I'm so impressed with this guy's willingness to step out. Now, a lot of people have also criticized his smack talk. Apparently that is, that is something that's been around sports forever. And it's something that was very, had become a real art form with Muhammad Ali. That's at least in my recollection. Muhammad Ali was fantastic at the smack talk. McGregor just does it differently. But you can see that these guys afterwards do respect each other. And it's just what they have to do to psych themselves up. Anyway, give me your thoughts in the comment section. I respond to all my comments personally. And I want to let you know that stepping out of our comfort zone is the hardest thing we're going to have to do. It's something that we have to do all the time in order to get better, to expand. It's not always about making more money. Sometimes it's just growing. To grow spiritually or physically or in a relationship, you got to step out of your comfort zone. Anyway, I appreciate you. I appreciate you checking out this message, this video. Please share it with other people so we can help as many people. Let's inspire more people to step out of their comfort zone. Remember, you were created to succeed.